Beautiful Geminis, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing really well, Gemini. Thank you so much, Gemini, for all your generosity, your beautiful comments, your likes, your subscribes. I'm pulling on the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck today. I hardly ever use this deck, but I love it. It speaks loud and clear. Gemini energy. I will be reading out of the Oracle book, just so you know, because I want you to have the interpretation of the creator of this deck instead of my own. Gemini. Gemini. Earth. Gemini. Whoa. Holy mountain. Many paths. Shamana. Fire. The spiral. It's a lot. I've only been getting maybe 2, maximum 3 for other signs, but this tree of life. Earth is your center. Let's go. Many paths. Well, we know what that means, but let's read it from the book. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is the path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Sorry, Gemini, I'm still got this cough. Consider the traveler who met 2 stonemasons. He asks one what he's doing, and the mason replies, I am squaring out the stone. He asks the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and his calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure to pick a path with a heart. Your call now is take a big, bold step to leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in the move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It is time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through earth as well as your journey through the stars. And earth is here. You have outgrown your current situation and risked losing your way in your own backyard. You're being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now while the call is still a gentle whisper, even though the woods look thick and like you can't penetrate or find your way through. Venture in and let nature guide you through your dark until you reach your destination. Remember, if you do not know where you're going on your path, so Gemini, what this is in essence saying is making sure that your path is with heart. One person says, I am just squaring the stone. The other mason says, I'm building a cathedral. What are you trying to build? And how are you going to get there? Pachamama. Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including stones, plants, animals, and humans. She is a goddess of the earth. She knows as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love. You will believe that you have been a cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless. You suppose that you need to work very hard to survive or thrive. It is time to stop suffering. Let go of that old myth and realize you were given the garden to rejoice and to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachma. Listen deeply to the mother who is always there for you. Walk in beauty and honor all life. And we know what the earth is. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is time to focus on what nurtures you, Gemini, and to open yourself to the healing of Mother Earth and see its abundance around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust your needs, that your needs will be met, and have fallen prey to the poverty consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well, being overworked and stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When Spirit of Earth comes to your medicine, you are being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, or focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. Have you lost faith, Gemini? Have you allowed yourself to get off course, being caught up in the daily practices, in the daily belief systems, in the rituals that you do? Has it become mundane, doing it because you gotta do it, instead of enjoying what you're doing? Fire. Are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short-tempered toward others? This card has come to tell you that the fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you're out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It is the time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. The spiral. Spiral announces to descend to the depths of a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of the process. As the time is right and the forces of nature supporting you in your endeavor, using stones, twigs, or yarn to build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through it with at least 3 turns. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth feelings and situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way that you entered, feel recharged on your new journey. It's like a coiled serpent, used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation, making a spiral as a guide to enter your own consciousness and the unknown. It is to get rid of the old paradigms that we have been believing in our psyche and in our energy, and giving birth to a new reality. The moon. This card tells you to go on the journey of renewal. Just like the moon does every month, you can get unstuck, whether it is from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you will need to make time to be with yourself without the distraction of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at the place of resolution. Shamanic love explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden when people are most afraid to go. The tree of life. What nutrients do you need to add to your soil to grow strong? The seeds of the oak will not grow on barren ground or without the light of the sun. What dreams do you want to awaken to create a mindful destiny? Reflect on how you want to blossom, the kind of fruit that you want to produce, and where you want to sow your new seeds. Be a conscious creator. And that is what we're missing here, Gemini. We have the fire, we have the moon, we have the earth, but what we are missing here is the sun. You cannot plant seeds in barren land if there is no joy and no happiness while you are sowing these seeds. They will not produce fruit. Gemini needs to be happy. That in all that has been present, Gemini, that's what's missing here. The sun. Many paths to choose from, Gemini. But if you are not happy sowing those seeds where you cannot plant seeds in barren land, they will not grow. You've got all the elements here except for the sun. Are you planting seeds in ground that will not grow? If those seeds never see the sun, they will not be able to grow. Are you investing your time and your energy into a situation where you see no growth? Very informative. You're doing the mundane. You're doing the daily getting up, going to work, being stressed out, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. But there's no happiness in it. Let's bring some animal oracles into this. Yeah, those seeds just keep going around and around, repeating cycles around and around. You keep planting seeds where there is no life. Gemini, that's what's being said to you. You're doing the regular things. You're attending. You're going to work every day. You're getting stressed out doing it. You might be lashing out at other people, getting like maybe you're not sleeping enough. It's like you've gotten caught up in a whirlwind of just doing the regular daily routines, but you are not happy doing it. So there might be a detour here, but trust in divine detours. It's for your higher good. This is a detour where you've got to take the lead here, Gemini. You wanting peace in your life. There's been a divine detour. You're being guided, Gemini, because there's an element that's missing in your life. You got to clear out the clutter, give gratitude and grace, and believe in yourself, Gemini. You can overcome all these obstacles. But that's why you're being detoured, Gemini. It's because you're missing an element out of your life, and that is the sun. You cannot grow seeds in barren land. That's sometimes why we're faced with so many obstacles, to deter you to go around it. To overcome those obstacles. Maybe you've been planting your seeds in soil that's barren, that will not grow. Finding a better, more fruitful garden, you're meant to enjoy all the pleasures of Eden. But if you're planting your seeds in a stone rock, sometimes you can get plant life out of a rock, but it's a lot more difficult. It's way better to plant in fertile soil, and the sun is missing here. Have you gotten caught up so much in a whirlwind, Gemini, that doing the repetitive things in life, getting up, going to work, taking care of your responsibilities, doing this, doing that you have taken no time for yourself, no time to grow and nurture yourself. Now is a lucky time, Gemini. But you gotta rebirth. You got to rebirth in order to get this sweet victory. So Gemini is being told that you are never alone. Maybe you're in a situation where you're seeing no growth. It's like planting all your seeds in unfertile ground. You need to do a rebirth, Gemini. That's why divine detours are blessings in disguise. Gemini. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for challenges that are ahead of you. It is something to do with conserving your energy. It is time to take action. Be fearless and pursue your treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Placing seeds in fertile soil so that you can grow. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Gemini, if you are unmarried or divorced, it is because it was unfertile soil and it was not for your higher good. It is time to take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement. You're being told to protect the fruits of your labor. Everything that you have grown, Gemini, even if it means you end up divorced or alone, it's like if you can't grow, you can't grow. You can face these challenges no matter what they are. Five of Summer. It's feeling this lack, Gemini. Trust there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others and focus on what frightens you or worries you. And it's looking like money. It is time to focus in on your career and focus in on your retirement and focus in on saving money. It is time for you to save your money. Protect your investments. The fruits of your labor. I don't know what's going on, but you got to cut people off. They're no longer serving you. They're putting you in a negative mindset of your finances. You know what I mean? Maybe it's other people's worries. Maybe it's other people, but you're being told to face your worries. Use your worries as a challenge to overcome them. If you're fearing money, use it as a challenge. Accomplish it. There's nothing you can't accomplish. Are you, you got to renew. You got to get a new mindset. You got to cut people off, Gemini, that are not serving your higher good. It's like Gemini wants to plan on like retiring, having enough money to be comfortable, but it is this fear of money that is causing you to be unfruitful. It is the, like, worrying about money is causing you to lose money. Spirit's telling you to protect the fruits of your labor. Maybe you're having a disagreement with someone of where to invest or how to invest. I don't know. You're being told to take your fear on as a challenge. Challenge what frightens you. Are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid of being broke? Take it on as a challenge and overcome it. Because what you fear happens. If you are not happy doing what you're doing, who you're with, cut them the hell off. Spirit's adamant, Gemini. Or you will keep repeating a cycle over and over again. Over and over again. Easily triggered by others because they haven't forgiven them. Somebody could be taking their temper out on you, or you could be taking your temper out on someone else. Gemini, you might be easily triggered by others because you have not forgiven them. Maybe somebody is confused about their sexuality and has not come to terms with it. It is time to walk away from this tainted love. You deserve better. Someone is stirring the pot and is exaggerating the truth. Someone has a thing for loving him and leaving him dead, literally. And someone is sitting here pretending something isn't happening in order to self-protect. They try to hustle you and others, but you know what they're up to. Knight in shining armor. Toxic love with controlling tendencies. But somebody is sitting here in denial. They apologize for the bad behavior, but they haven't changed, Gemini. It's like they want to take over, Gemini. There is denial here, Gemini. You know, face what you fear. What do you fear the most? And take it on as a challenge. Do you fear being alone? Do you fear that, I don't know, someone's in denial here? It's time to walk away from tainted love. That's what it's saying. Knight in shining armor. Toxic love. It's keeping you stuck. How can you grow if you plant your seeds in unfertile soil? You cannot grow unless you rebirth. You are meant to grow. You are meant to produce. You are meant to rebirth. You are meant to become something new. This is keeping you stuck. And hostilities could be flying. You could be taking your temper out on someone who doesn't deserve it. Making a decision. Someone has a history of loving him and leaving him, Gemini. But Gemini is sad. They come riding in like a knight in shining armor, Gemini. All shine. They look shiny. Gemini is going, but I might have children with this person. I gotta do what is right by the family. I gotta do what is right by this. But Gemini is sad. Gemini needs to walk away. Because Gemini is stressing the hell out here. Nine and 10 of Swords, Gemini. Worried what other people are going to say. Are people going to talk? Are people going to be spreading rumors about me? Gemini is staying in a situation that Gemini doesn't want to be in because Gemini is not fruitful there. They're not abundant there. It's like doing it for everyone's sake except for the sake of Gemini. Poverty, you've manifested a poverty mindset, Gemini. What you fear the most is going to happen. If you fear betrayal, that will happen. If you fear, finances, that will happen. Work has become a burden. Like I said, maybe you're overwhelmed. Worrying more about how other people feel, think, what will my family say, What will my friends say? What will this one say? What will that one say? Oh, I've got to watch my reputation. What will everyone... Gemini, a rebirth has to happen. Divine detours. A rebirth has to occur. Anger and resentment is building. Protect the fruits of your labor, Gemini. You're going to have to be strong, courageous, and I think that Gemini maybe this is you're with the father of your child. There is rejection here. This is not, you got to face your fears, Gemini. Gemini's got to face their fears. Your worst nightmares, Gemini, are you're going to make happen, come true. This is self-sabotaging energy. Either you or the persons that you're dealing with. There is self-sabotager, or you yourself are sabotaging your own happiness. Or this person is sabotaging their own happiness. You got to face your worst fears, Gemini. Take them on as a challenge and overcome them. Whether that fear is being alone, whether that fear is money, whether that fear is finances, whether that fear is whatever it is. Take it on as a challenge and face your fears. Or that will be your cycle. What you fear the most will come back to haunt you. Take it on as a challenge. I'm afraid of fill in the blank and challenge it. Someone's fear is hurting someone else. But this is a person who has a history of loving and leaving them. So why in the hell is Gemini worried about? Loving them and leaving them. This person's history is loving them and leaving them, Gemini. What are you doing being with someone who is causing you stagnancy, causing you to not be fruitful? You may be married to this person, but the cycle needs to end. Somebody could be holding on due to a commitment or feeling obligated to be there. Somebody could be holding on to like fear of losing money. Oh, I can't leave because I'm going to lose my money. Oh, I can't divorce because I'm going to lose this. That is exactly what is being manifested. Gemini's got to cut off somebody. Okay? You do. And face your fears, whether that is money, fear of being alone, whatever, because that's what is being manifested. Your worst fears, your worst nightmares. It's going to end up happening. It's self-sabotaging energy. It is self-deception. It is deceiving one's own self. It is like it is somebody's fear is being alone. Somebody is always looking for other options because they fear being alone. I said I was sorry. Tried to calm things out. But it is to keep you from being single. Somebody is in denial. Like trapping because of money, fear of money, and it's causing instability. This person is deceitful. They have a history of loving him. They're a love bomber. They come in like a knight in shining armor, Gemini. I'm not doing no more. It's crystal clear. For some of you, the person that you're dealing with is a love bomber. They tell you what you want to hear. Someone's in denial and they need to leave. And I'm not sugarcoating it. Somebody is gotta get away from this knight in shining armor. You deserve better, Gemini. Someone is just stirring the pot. Someone is exaggerating the truth. Trying to hustle you. So someone's in denial. It's like maybe somebody wants to come out of the closet even. and they're denying their own sexuality. I don't know, Gemini. Many paths to choose from. You've got a lot of the elements here, but you're missing the sun. You cannot grow seeds in unfertile soil. They will not grow. Face your fears, your worst fears. Hit them head on, Gemini. Whatever they are. That's what's being said to Gemini to do. I'm not talking about people around you. I'm talking about you, Gemini. You're being told that protect the fruits of your labors, Gemini. Don't let whoever this is, these people are, come and steal from you, Gemini. I don't care if it's your time, your energy, your resources, because this, without the sun, it ain't gonna grow. You've got all the elements here. Unless you're trying to grow a mushroom or something, you can grow that in the dark. But anything worth having, it's got to be planted in fertile soil. It's not going to grow. And it's that simple. Face your fears, Gemini. Whatever they are. Whether that's fearing a job, fearing being alone, fearing being broke. It's all doable, Gemini. Every bit of it. They are actually divine detours set up in your life so that you can grow. Can't grow where it's not fertile. You're being told to rebirth. A sweet result will await you. You can overcome whatever obstacles. These are holy obstacles being placed in your way. For you to challenge them. Because now is a lucky time for those that want to rebirth. Face your fears. You're never alone, Gemini. Never. You're meant to grow, not stay stagnant, Gemini. You know, if the mama, she's not happy, nobody gonna be the happy. That's what I'm hearing. If mama, she's not happy, nobody gonna be the happy. If a Gemini not happy, nobody gonna be happy, Gemini. So please, make Gemini happy. Take care, everyone.